145-pound senior at 5'10" at quarterback, number 21. Number 31, 5'9", 145-pound sophomore Mike Strand at the halfback position. Number 33, 5'11", 170-pound sophomore Jeff Martinson at the halfback position. Number 55, Kurt Sandine at center. He's 5'11", 180-pound junior. Number 52 at tackle, Craig Jernis, 6 foot, 185-pound senior. The other tackle will be number 54, Ken Austin, 5'7", 190-pound senior, the other tackle. At the two end positions will be 42, John Christensen, 6'1", 165-pound junior, and Mark Amberson, number 80, 6 foot, 155-pound junior, and a last-minute switcher. We thought Joel Christensen was starting. At the split end, it'll be John Bach starting, number 13, and he's 145-pound junior at 5'10". And we are ready for the kickoff, and here it comes. As number 10 doing the kicking, Christensen is in there on the kickoff, and Twin Valley picks it up, brings it back out to about the 10-yard line. This is 9-man football, so it's an 80-yard field. The 40-yard line is the midfield stripe. They bring it out to the 15-yard line, where Twin Valley will start it now. 1st and 10, their first play from scrimmage, 1st and 10 from their own 15-yard line. As we are underway here in Agassiz Valley Conference play. Both teams with 2 wins. Hillcrest undefeated. They've only played 2. And the only defeat for Twin Valley was to Fisher at 22-6. And as we start off, it is a handoff from Hovde, let's see, to one of the running backs. And we can't see around a couple of the coaches out there. If we can... well, whoever had it made little or nothing as he was stopped at maybe the 16-yard line. And we may have to climb all the way up on top of the mobile unit here. We're working off the tailgate here. Little tailgate party here this afternoon. This time, Hovde on a pitch out over to number 31, Doug Holm. Holm around the right side, and he's picking up a little yardage out over the 20 up to what looks like first down yardage. He's very close to it. Had to get up to the 25. And Jerry Martinson in on the tackle. And he does pick up the first down. In fact, he is out very close to the 30, at about the 28-yard line. So 1st and 10 now for the Fighting Tigers of Twin Valley from their own 28-yard line as they picked up their first down of the afternoon. This time, warmed under there. Number 55 coming in there very quickly. Kurt Sandine at center, and stopping that play is the first man to hit him. Several others coming in. Leon Anderson was the carrier. And they stopped him at the line of scrimmage. They're going to give him about a foot, is all. Did not even make a yard. So 2nd down and a strong 9 yards to go. This time the pitch out again back to Doug Holm. Holm to the left side of the line this time, trying to get around, and he gets across the 30 up to the 31-yard line. Pickup of about 2.5 yards, and it brings up 3rd down just across the 30, the 31-yard line. 3rd down now and about 7. So the Hillcrest defense storing up here a big play for them right now as they want to stop this Fighting Tiger team. We have flags all over the place, and I think it's going to go against Twin Valley. If I can see it right from here, it looked like an illegal motion call against Twin Valley. As it looked like the entire center of that line was already on the move. It will be against Twin Valley as they are talking it over with the captain of the team, Craig Jernis, captain of the Hillcrest team. And we'll get the decision. No. It is going against, well, that's a little unusual. Usually they talk to the team who illegal motion against the Hillcrest. Well, just the opposite. Usually they talk to the team that does not make the mistake, giving them their option. I suppose he was just explaining to Jernis exactly what it does. So that sets it up now. Or the 3rd down at about a yard to go is all. 3rd and a yard. The handoff this time goes to Holm, and Holm is stopped right in his tracks. In fact, he lost the yard. And let's see who hit him. It looked like number 80 was in on that one. Amberson and also Jerry Martinson in on the stop very quickly. They dropped him back a yard. It is 4th down now and a strong 2 yards to go. And back in safety position goes Mike Strand for the Comets. Twin Valley goes into punting position. Stuart Hovde does the punting, and it's going to come down to about the 15 and take the roll. They're going to let it go. Well, they thought they were going to let it go into the end zone. Did it get in? No. It was dropped on by number 81, Kent Stunis, right down very close to the goal line. And Strand thought that one would get in for the touchback, but it did not. And the ball is placed down there on about the 1 yard line. So Hillcrest has to start in very bad field position on their first play from the scrimmage. And they try the right side of that Twin Valley line. Going to the right is 33 Jeff Martinson. Picked up about 3 yards. 2nd down and about 7. 2nd and 7 coming now for the Hillcrest Comets. Deep in their own territory. Isterbo, the quarterback. And he is it on a handoff, swarmed under by a sea of white and green there, the colors of Twin Valley. We've got him now, number 80 coming up on the bottom. Claude Oppegaard was one of the first to get him, and Joel Christensen is in there. We were told he would not be starting, but he is in the lineup. So we'll see now what Isterbo has up his sleeve as he gives this time to Jeff Martinson. Tries to go around the left side and is stopped. Kappas in on the play. That is Jerry Kappas. There's 2 Kappases in there for Twin Valley. So it brings up 4th down and a definite punting down coming. So Hillcrest will kick it away as number 12, and they're doing the kicking. For Hillcrest is Vic Kuma, and he gets it out to probably shy of the 30, so that's going to give Twin Valley good field position at about the 29-yard line, and that is the Hillcrest 29. Or Twin Valley takes over. So that exchange was in the favor of the Fighting Tigers from Twin Valley. As they take over now, as they come to the right side, a pitch out goes to Doug Holm. Holm to the right side, smashes through there across the 30. He is stopped very close to the line of scrimmage. He might have picked up a yard. Let's see where he gets him. It's the quarterback, Stuart Hovde, coming in on defense to stop him. Picked up about a yard. 2nd down and 9. Ball at the 28-yard line, the Hillcrest 28. Wing to the left side, and this time they throw him back inside the, beyond the 30, so a loss of about 3. As the Hillcrest defense shoring up on that one, they throw him all the way back to the 29-yard line. And that was really a fumble, which Twin Valley lucky to fall on back there. This time he splits the back. There's a flag down as Hovde just flips it over the line to Holm. Holm is at the 30, the 28-yard line, and finally being dragged down there. 55 coming in to hit him, Kurt Sandine, after he was slowed down by Mark Amberson. And it goes over to Hillcrest. No, excuse me, it is an infraction against Twin Valley. Illegal procedure against Twin Valley. I saw the hand go up. The Hillcrest Comets are going to decline the penalty, however, because that will make it 4th down and long yardage, about 7 yards to go. 4th and 7. And the Comets feel they can hold them. Right field is split. The Hovde is back to pass, and a high one. He was trying to hit up up a guard, and in and out of his hands, no good. Hillcrest takes over on downs, and a smart decision by the Comets in declining that penalty. It gives them the ball. So Hillcrest now takes over 1st and 10. The ball at about the 25-yard line, their own 25. This time a wing to the left side and going right up the middle, but being swarmed under there is really get up number 31, Mike Strand. Did pick up some pretty good yardage, though. He gets up to the 30. He picks up about 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and a long 5, really almost closer to 6 yards. Pick up about 4.5 on that one. This time out of the eye, and there it goes nowhere as they're stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Kurt Sandine, the center, trying to lead the way there for Paul Istabo, and came through on a quarterback. Actually, he lost about a half a yard. Now it'll be 3rd down and 6. No score in this ball game. We're still in the first quarter. We don't have a scoreboard or time clock here, so we do not know how much time is left as we go along. This time the handoff goes to Strand. Strand to the right side, crosses the 30 down to about the 32-yard line. But it brings up 4th down and still a good 4 yards to go. So we'll see what they decide to do on this one. They are going to punt, and it will go back to Istabo to do the kicking. Gets off a high one. It's going to come down at about the 25, 23, rolls inside the 20, down to about the 15 and 14-yard line. So they put Twin Valley back a little deeper in their own territory. They'll have to start at about their own 14-yard line. They say no score as yet in this ball game. We're in the first quarter here in an Exley Valley Conference game, 9-man football. And if you have a little time this afternoon, there's still lots of football left, and we would invite you to come on out. It's a beautiful day. It's shirt sleeve weather out here. Hovde over center as they send Brian Natwick in motion to the right side, and they try to break through but are stopped with about a yard gain. About a 2-yard gain, so 2nd down and 8. Coming now for the Twin Valley Fighting Tigers. Man in motion again is Brian Natwick to the right side, but they send the man up the middle. And they unpile, and we'll try to pick out the number 31 there. Doug Holm was going right up the middle. Holm, the fullback. Picked up maybe another 3 yards, so it is 3rd down and about 4. 3rd and about 4. Big down here. If Hillcrest can hold on this one, they'll force the punt. Man in motion again, and this time it goes to Natwick on the right side, and he is stopped immediately. Hit down there by number 33, Jeff Martinson, defensive halfback. Was right there, and that brings up 4th down. The punting situation for the Fighting Tigers from Twin Valley. And their punter is the quarterback, Stuart Hovde. Safety man back is Mike Strand, a high one. Strand is going to take it at about the 28, and he fumbles it, but he manages to grab it and gain control of it at about the 25-yard line. Almost lost that one, but the Comets take over 1st and 10 now from their own. Looks like about the 25. First and 10 for the Hillcrest Academy Comets. Trying to remain undefeated. undefeated here this afternoon. They've won their first 2 games of the season, and this time they try the right side of that line. Hillcrest going to the left, but the line piled in there right on him. Jeff Martinson was the ball carrier and got no place. Well, now they're going to give him I guess it looks like about a foot is what they're giving him. So second down, for all practical purposes, 10 yards to go. This time they go into an I formation. The tailback is Strand. Just in front of him, Jeff Martinson. Quarterback Istebal. Istebal fades back, looking for someone to hit on a pass, and overthrows his man trying to hit Mark Amberson over there, and they missed him. Number 80 clawed up a guard, the defender. So it'll be third down and 10 yards to go. A big down. They send man wide to the left side, and there are flags down. Okay, I thought we were having a little trouble there on the air, but I guess we're back on. And Twin Valley takes over. As we were checking out our equipment there, having a little trouble being cut off here. But Twin Valley takes over 1st and 10 on that play, and they are down inside. They're down at the 26-yard line. And that is the Hillcrest 26, so they are in pretty good field position right now. This game has just been back and forth, played pretty much within the 20-yard line. Neither team being able to effectively put together a drive. Wing to the right side as back to pass is Hovde. Puts it up and overthrows everybody. It'll be second down and 10. Way overthrowing Kent Stunis, his intended receiver. Had no chance at it. The defender out there also no chance at it. Number 80, Mark Amberson. So this time they go into put a man a flanking way to the left side, Kent Stunis, and they overthrow this time for Claude Oppegard, overthrow him. Check that, Todd Kappas was out there. Well, Kappas is a guard, at least listed, but that time he was playing at a flanker position. So it's third down and 10 now as Hillcrest can hold them one more down. They will have contained them again. And about the 26-yard line. Back to pass. Hovde, he puts it up, and this time a collision course down there. Pass is no good as he tried to hit Brian Netwick, and coming in to clobber him there, it looked like 28 and 33 in on that one for Hillcrest. Jeff Martinson and Paul Istebal, and also John Samuelson. So, fourth down. And they wing it to the left side. They're going to go for it. 4th and 10. They figure they're going to have to try for it. Stuart Hovde back to pass, being rushed. Almost caught there. Now he gets away, and he's run out of bounds, and Hillcrest will take over. Shooting him out of bounds there was Jeff Martinson. So again, Twin Valley has stopped. Neither team has been able to put together a consistent drive here in the first quarter. We're in the first quarter and no score as yet. Twin Valley and the Hillcrest Academy Comets here on a beautiful sunny afternoon. Temperature's got to be in the 60s somewhere, at least. This time they try to go right up the middle, but the middle of that Twin Valley line is pretty tough. Number 31, Doug Holem, at a defensive halfback position, really coming up, and Mike Strand also, or Strand was the carrier, I should say, but got nowhere. And that is the end of the first quarter. So at the end of the first quarter, it's no score. Hillcrest nothing, Twin Valley nothing, and now this word from our sports boosters.
Remodeling is easy with the help of Lampert Building Center Remodeling Service in Fergus Falls. Live it up. Go bowling at Northern Air Lanes in Fergus Falls, featuring open bowling every Saturday from 1 to midnight and every Sunday from 1 to 6. For signs of all kinds, the M&R Sign Company in Fergus Falls. For all your farm feed and seed supplies, the Farmers Co-op Elevator, your Hubbard dealer, serving the Fergus Falls area.
Well, as we come back, Hillcrest has run one play and picked up about 4 yards on it. Paul Istabo, the quarterback, trying to right up the middle, did pick up about 3 yards. So third down now and 7. 3rd and 7, and he goes on the I formation right now. Strands your tailback, and Istabo is back to pass, puts it up, and intercepted. Intercepted by Claude Othegard for Twin Valley at about the 36-yard line. So Twin Valley takes over at the Hillcrest 26. That's the first turnover of the game. And sets up a pretty good opportunity here for the Twin Valley Fighting Tigers. Let's see what they can do. They take a wing to the left side and put a man in motion. And after the man in motion, Natwick, they go right up the middle with Doug Holem. He gets across the 40 down to the Hillcrest 39-yard line. So it'll be second down at about 5, picking up 5 on the play. We're in the second quarter here, and no score. Both these teams, the defense has been able to contain on both sides. Man in motion again is Natwick. This to the right side, and the handoff with a flag down. Handoff goes to Holem. He gets to the line of scrimmage, and that's it, but a flag went down on the handoff. And it will go against Twin Valley. And we will check the call here in a minute. Initial indication was a call against Twin Valley. And we'll see what the referees come up. It's an illegal procedure call against the Fighting Tigers, so that'll move it back to about the 34-yard line, where it'll be second down and about 12 yards to go. Second and 12. This time a handoff to Natwick, and Natwick is stopped at the line of scrimmage. Picked up very little as Martinson coming up on defense to stop him. Looks like he picked up less than a yard. Third down, call it a yard, third down and 11. So a big play for Hillcrest on the defense to stop them here and again stop their drive. Let's see what they do. They put a man wide to the left side. That's Natwick. And back to pass is Hovde trying to pick it all up here. He puts one up way over everybody's head. Defender, intended receiver, everybody. He was looking down there for Claude Othegard. And it'll bring up 4th and 11 at the Twin Valley 35-yard line. And they will punt it. The punter is the quarterback, Stuart Hovde. He's back standing on about the 23-yard line. Puts it up, gets off a pretty good kick. It's going to come down at about the 15 and picked up there by Istabo. Istabo on his feet finally run out of bounds just shy of the 30-yard line at about the 29. So Hillcrest will take it over. and 10 for Hillcrest. As we have number 13 in there now, and I don't have him down right here. We'll get him in just a second, but he goes wide to the left side. And Hillcrest ties it right up the middle and picks up some pretty good yardage. That time, Istabo hanging on to it. He gets across the 30 to about the 34-yard line. John Bach. Okay, I guess I do have him down here. Bach was the man who we thought was going to start for Joel Christensen, who was in there for a little bit. So they are platooning them. The referee, Romy Gale, coming over and explaining something to the coaching staff of Hillcrest. The play is back in. It is second down, and right on the handoff, there is a whistle on the play as the handoff went to Mike Strand, but play is stopped. And it will be an illegal procedure against Twin Valley. So that, I believe, will pick up a first down. With second down and looked to be about 4 yards over there. I think that'll put them in first down territory. It will. It will be first down. The ball just shy. The ball nose almost touching the 40-yard line. So Hillcrest on the penalty picks up the first down. First and 10 right at the midfield stripe, the 40-yard line. And this time on a handoff to Jeff Martinson. Martinson crosses the 40 down to about the 38-yard line. I get the 37. Picking up 3. Second down and 7. And wide to the left side is John Bach, and again there's whistles, and again it looks like it's going to go against Twin Valley. So they're killing themselves with Doug Holum in motion. So, well, Hillcrest got to take advantage of every break they get, and they're getting them on this drive. Picked up a first down a moment ago, and now this one sets it up at second down and a yard to go. So that's what they do. The Istabo keeps it on a fake handoff. He has got the first down as he cracks across the 30 down to about the 29 or 28-yard line. First and 10 for Hillcrest inside the Twin Valley 30, 29-yard line. Well, the Comets on the move with the help of a couple of 5-yard penalties. And wide to the left is John Bach. The flip back goes to Strand. Strand to the right side, moves in there, picks up a couple or 3 before he's finally brought down. Let's see, 80 coming in there to hit him. That's Claude Oppegard. And Bruce Garberg, defensive guard, but not before Martinson picks up a good 5 yards. Second and 5 for the Comets coming. They're going out of the I formation. Tailback is Mike Strand. And it goes to Strand. Second man through, but flags are down again. Strand did pick up a couple of yards, but let's see. It's going to go this time. The illegal motion against the Comets. So it's turning the other way right now on the penalty. We're into the second quarter. 0-0. Comets had a pretty good drive. This sets them back a little bit. Second down and 11. As this time will come out of a wishbone. Back to pass is Istabo looking for a man, flips it on down and up and over the head of intended receiver Mark Amberson. And he's an even 6 feet, but it was just a little too high for him to get up and get it. Christensen coming back in, replacing John Bach now at the split end. And they send Joel Christensen wide to the right side. Just the ball back to pass, and he puts it up and hits his man down there, Mark Amberson. Complete inside the 5-yard line. Hillcrest, deepest penetration of the afternoon. As they set it up now, 1st and 10, inside the 5-yard line. Let's see where they place it. A little hard to tell. Looking at this angle, exactly where. It looks like it's about 3, maybe 4 yards out. We'll call it 4. 1st down, goal to go from the 4-yard line. And back to pass. Just a little looper over there. Goes to Martinson, and Martinson finds a hole he could drive a truck through and just waltzes in there. Hillcrest takes a 6-0 lead here in the second quarter. So, gets the ball to Martinson. Trouble lot 4, but there's a flag down. Okay, I didn't see that. Thank you. Flag down. Well, that may change the whole complexion of this, and it looks like it will go against Hillcrest. Well, there goes the touchdown, so wipe that off the board. It is still 0-0. And it is a major penalty. Back to the 20. So Hillcrest golden opportunity by the board. It's the ball back to pass, being rushed, but he gets it off and almost intercepted. As Oppegard down there defending almost got it. Pass was intended down there for John Christensen, number 42. That brings up 2nd down now and goal to go, but the ball is back at the 18-yard line, and back to pass is just the ball. He throws one real low out of it. It's trapped down there. Trapped by Istabo. Are they going to give it to him? Did he get it before it hit the ground? I guess he did. Let's see. No, he did not. Ball is at the 20-yard line. 3rd down coming. Wing to the right side. This is Istabo again, back to pass, trying to pick it all back up, and this time in and out of the hands of the defender, Claude Oppegard. It'll bring up a 4th down. 4th down and goal to go from the 19-yard line. Looked like Hillcrest had got ahead for a second there, but and we have our friend the Bee here trying to get into the act. And out of the hands of everybody, almost a hit down in the corner, and that will give the ball over to Twin Valley. So the threat and what looked like a touchdown goes by the board. Twin Valley takes it over. 1st and 10 from their own 19-yard line. We're in the second quarter, and I would guess we're about halfway through the second quarter. As other than this last drive by Hillcrest, it's been pretty much a ground game. Well, before they even get it off, the whistle is blown, and it looks like too much time. Delay of game. And that'll put another 5 yards on it for Twin Valley. Ball is moved back to the 15-yard line, 14-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 15 now. And the defense shoring up here, see if they can get their hands back on that ball. And the ball goes to number 11, Natwick, but Natwick is stopped at about the 20, maybe picked up a yard. Let's see, or did he get that? No, he is shy of the 20. In fact, it looks like he lost. He did lose a bit. This time the ball is to Doug Holm. Holm trying to get up to that 20-yard line. He can't do it. He stopped at about the 19. So that Hillcrest defense doing the job here. Brings it to 3rd down. And he picked up a couple of threes. He's got now 3rd down at about 9. And 9. Under the wing, man in motion is Natwick to the right side. Back to pass is Hovde. Hovde being chased back there, finally gets his pass off, trying for Natwick, in and out of his hands. He really threw a barn burner at him, and he just could not control it. So Hillcrest holding its 4th down, and it will bring up a punting situation for Twin Valley. Back to do the punting is Hovde, the quarterback. Gets a low pass, but he gets the kick off. It's going to come down at about the 36 and picked up back there by Istabo. Istabo still on his feet. He fights his way to the 40-yard line, the 39, before he's finally stopped. Istabo putting in a little second effort, and he gets the ball into Twin Valley territory by about a yard. 1st and 10. And the common fans here getting down the backs of the referees. They thought a penalty should have been called on that one, but it was not and will not be. It's 1st and 10 for Hillcrest from the Twin Valley 39-yard line. Inside their territory by a yard. Hillcrest taking over. Istabo trying to keep it in himself on a keeper. He picks up some pretty good yards, about 4 yards. As he moves it down to the 33-yard line. Picked up about 6 yards. So 2nd down and 4. Second and 4, no score in this game. And again, Istabo straight ahead. He gets across to the 30. Picks up about 3 on that one, so it'll be a 3rd down and a yard. It's a good strong yard. Minutes left in the first half. 4 minutes left in the first half. We get the warning from the referee. The handoff goes to Martinson right up the middle, crosses the 30. He has the 1st down. 1st and 10 for Hillcrest inside the 30 at about the 28-yard line of Twin Valley. Well, the Comets mounting a reasonably consistent drive right now. If they can just keep it going another 28 yards. They had crossed the goal line once, but it was called back on a penalty. And this time, Istabo again looking for somebody to hand it off to. Decides to keep it himself and is stopped about the line of scrimmage. He maybe picked up a yard. Let's see. Yes, he did pick up about a yard. 2nd down and 8. Or 2nd down and 9, rather. Well, the defensive teams of both these squads have done a pretty good job here. We have no score. That obviously is a defensive game. And most of the time the game has been contained within the 220-yard lines and flags all over the place. And this time I believe it'll go against Twin Valley unless they were pulled outside. It's against illegal motion or procedure, whatever, what have you. 5-yard penalty against Twin Valley. Sets the ball at the 21-yard line. So 2nd down and close to 4 yards. Swing to the right side, and is it Istavo that kept it himself? I didn't see the handoff. I believe he kept it himself and crosses that 21. He's very close to first down territory. Where are they going to place it? They're going to measure this one. That is very, very close to a first down. So close it looks like those yardsticks are right together. All it takes is just any part of that ball cross the chain. Yes, he made it just by an inch. First down, Hillcrest at about the 20, inside the 20, about the 16 or 17 yard line. Good penetration here by Hillcrest as they're keeping this drive alive. The pitch out goes back to number 31, Strand. Strand finds some running room. He's down to the 15, I believe. Again, we're trying to look through people here a little bit. We'll wait for the yard marker to go as he picks up, looks to be about 6. 2nd and 4. Second and 4 as they get down to about the close to the 15-yard line. Inside the 15, rather. They're closer to the 10. And how much time is left? I don't know. We had a 4-minute warning here a while back, so we may be getting down very close. Did he say 2.5? 2.5 minutes, which is plenty of time when you're down close to that 10-yard line. Second down at about 4. 2.5 minutes to go right now in the first half. No score. Hillcrest threatening. They send John Bach wide to the left side. And the handoff goes nowhere. Handoff was to Bach coming in. We have Christensen. This is John Christensen coming out. Out of the wire, they have Bach wide to the right side, but they go right up the middle, fighting for that yardage. That was number 31, Mike Strand. But it brings up 4th down. 4th down at about 3, so a big play here for Hillcrest if they want to have any chance of getting ahead here in this first half. And we're getting down to close to around that 2-minute mark. Back to pass is Istavo. He puts it up and finds his man wide open. Touchdown, Hillcrest, as he finds his man down the line. Number 33, Martinson, Jeff Martinson. From about the like about the 8-yard line. Well, that was the same combination they had before that put it in, but they couldn't. They scored, but it was that went by the boards because of a foul. And the try for the extra point is no good. They tried it on a run, goes by the board, and with timeout on the field, it is Hillcrest 6, Twin Valley nothing.
Super GMC Truck Sales of Fergus Falls features a complete selection of top mileage, trouble-free Michelin XP truck and passenger car tires. Drive safe, drive smooth with Michelin.
It was a long fight there trying to get on that scoreboard for both teams. Hillcrest finally made it first, 6-0, as we come down to the closing minutes of the first half. They take a 6-0 lead, and this what appears to be a defensive battle here this afternoon. That 6 points could be very big. The kickoff is taken by Doug Holm, and Holm is driven out of bounds on the right side at about the 22-yard line. That's what Okay, it was Jerry Martinson, not Jeff Martinson, on the PD. Number 22 rather than number 33. Well, we got the Martinson right. This time a pass is completed to number 81, and Stunis. Well, the Hillcrest claims they were out of bounds, and they want the timeout, but the referee apparently is letting that clock run. We have to be coming down very close to halftime. It is second down and about a yard now on that completion to Stunis. Ball is at the 29-yard line. And this time with a handle on it is Brian Natwick. Natwick gets the first down, but wait a minute, there's a fumble. Let's see. No, they are saying that Twin Valley recovered. Hillcrest players thought they had it. And we have a timeout called. Timeout called by Twin Valley, I believe. We're going to hold it here because I'm not sure. It looked like that was the initial call, and I believe I heard him say 47 seconds left to go, but it is timeout, and we'll be back in just a moment after this word. Twin Valley, their only threat, the real serious threat, came just in the closing seconds as they hit a long pass from Stuart Hovby to Steve Hovby and got down inside the 5-yard line. 2 plays later, an interception by Mark Amberson for Hillcrest. Gave it to Hillcrest with just seconds left, and they ran out the clock, and that's the way it ends here at halftime at Hillcrest. We have a full half to go, so if you're in the area, swing over, just pull in. You can sit along the banks here. A beautiful shirt sleeve afternoon for football, and we'll be back with the second half here in about 8 minutes, but the score at halftime is the Hillcrest Academy Comets 6 and the Fighting Tigers from Twin Valley nothing. And now back to the studios. Okay, thank you, Bud. Halftime, 6-0 Hillcrest. A good defensive battle by both these teams. Hillcrest managed to punch across those 6 points on just a little looper pass about 7 yards out from Paul Istabo to Jerry Martinson, and that was the scoring right there. They missed the extra point. The interception by Mark Amberson with seconds to go on the goal line. Took the only real good chance that Twin Valley had to score away from them right there, and Hillcrest ran out the clock. And now, as we come back, Hillcrest will be receiving because they kicked off to start the first half. So they not only hold the lead, but will get their hands on the ball first here in the second half. I want to remind you tonight on KBRF AM at, I believe it's 7:30. You can correct me on that, but if I'm wrong, but Oats LeGrand will be bringing you the Fergus Falls Otters, undefeated Fergus Falls Otters against the Crookston Pirates from Crookston. And over on FM, I'll be bringing you Elbow Lake out at Hawley. And there is the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And Hillcrest just lets it roll out at about the 20-yard line. At the 20. Anyway, they set it down there. A little farther out than the 20. It's out to the... Well, I can put it down to the 30-yard line. So not too bad a field position for the Comets to start off here in the second half. 1st and 10 now for the Comets as they go down and wing to the left side. Istabo, Strand, and Martinson in that backfield, and Istabo a high pass just over the outstretched hands of Mark Amberson. Trying for it right there on the 40-yard line. He'd had about a half a step more. He might have got that one, or at least got a hand on it, but just over his fingertips. So it'll be 2nd down and 10 now for Hillcrest from their own 30-yard line. They hold that 6-0 lead, and those 6 points, by my book, look pretty big the way these defensive teams have been playing here in this first half. But that can all change. We'll see. Going right straight ahead is this ball picked up a yard. Quarterback keeper. So second down and 9. Or third down and 9, rather. Third and 9 coming for the, and I'll put this in here for Hillcrest, the undefeated Hillcrest Comets. Try to keep their string alive. Both high school teams in Fergus are undefeated. Keeper on that one, fake handoff by Istebol, cuts to the right side. He's got a first down, and he's getting down. He's down to the 30, the 25, close to the 20-yard line before he's finally brought down over on the sideline on the far side. Finally brought down by Stuart Hovde. And a flag down on the play. Flag down at about the 32-yard line. Well, Hillcrest had a touchdown call back because of an infraction. Let's see what this one is. A good gainer down to the 20, but it will go against Hillcrest. They march it from the 30, and they're going to go a 15-yarder back to the 15-yard line. Holding penalty against the Comets. And so major penalties have hurt the Comets here. Cost them one touchdown, and that time cost them not only a first down, but they would have had the first down on the Twin Valley 20. So instead of first and 10 from the 20, it is third down and 15 from their own 15-yard line. And that is a big difference. They send Bach wide to the left side, or Strand wide to the left side. And there's a pass, and almost intercepted that one straight up in the air. And it looked like Doug Holm had a shot at it, but it goes incomplete. It'll bring up fourth down and 15 for Hillcrest. And we'll see the ball booted away here, I'm sure. Here's number 21. It's the ball. Gets a foot into it. It comes down at about the 35, 38-yard line before it jumps down. 39-yard line they're going to place it. So Twin Valley will take over just inside Hillcrest territory at the Hillcrest 39-yard line. And Hillcrest, what looked like a golden opportunity again by the boards. Penalties have been a pretty big factor thus far in this ball game. And here come the Fighting Tigers from Twin Valley. Over center is Jerry Kappas. And a wing to the right side. And a handoff goes to the second man, Doug Holm. Holm breaks through to about the 30-yard line. Did he crack the 30? He's very close to a first down. Where they can know he didn't quite make the 30. Referee standing at about the 31-yard line. Second down and about 2 for Twin Valley as they make a pretty good move on that one. I'll take that time and fumble, but recovered by Stuart Hovde, the quarterback. Went for the handoff, but his halfback, I believe that was Holm, looked like he might have tripped or something. And Hovde had handed off the ball, but then managed to drop on it. But it is a loss, so it'll bring the ball back to third down now and about 6. Third and 6. Hillcrest. And there's the pass, and it is complete to Claude Appegard. For, I think, the first down. Very close. Picked up those 6 yards. Very close to that first down. And I would guess this will call for a measurement. No, they're going to say it is first down. Ball at about the 28-yard line. First and 10 for Twin Valley from the Hillcrest 28. We're into the third quarter, 6-0. Hillcrest is leading. This time, the handoff again to Doug Holem. Holem to the left side and stopped at about the line of scrimmage. Number 10 is Joel Christensen, defensive linebacker, making the stop. Second down and 10 at the 28-yard line. Hillcrest 28. This time they wing a bit to the left side. The pass handoff goes to Holem. Holem drives through there for some pretty good yardage. Looks to be about 5 before he's stopped. Are they going to place it? He's down about the 20. Well, no, he picks up closer to 7 yards. Third down and 3. Third down and 3 as Twin Valley is on the move here. A big defensive down here for Hillcrest. This time it goes to Holem again, and Holem finds the hole. He gets through there, I believe, for the first down. It is a first down. Holem now inside the 20, down to the 15-yard line. First and 10 from the Hillcrest 15-yard line. Twin Valley threatening here in the third quarter. This time they come out. Leon Anderson to the right side, Doug Holem to the left, and the handoff goes to Anderson straight ahead. Crosses the 15, picks up about 2. Second down and 8. Ball at the 13-yard line. Again, Anderson right, Holem to the left side, and this time it goes to Holem. Holem cracks through the right side of that line. He's picked up some pretty good yardage. He may be down close to first down territory. Now he's going to be shy by about a yard. Third and about 1. So the Tigers, whatever the coach had to say to him, Dennis Cofield at halftime, whatever they did to change their game plan, what is making it work here, sticking to the ground, cutting up the middle of that line. The handoff again to Holem. Holem this time is stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Might even have lost a half a yard. As they come in there, big number 76, Dave Christensen, defensive guard, I believe was the first man to hit him. And we have a timeout called by Twin Valley. So it's timeout by Twin Valley here in the third quarter. The score is Hillcrest 6, Twin Valley nothing. All right, back again with a fourth down and about 1. And let's see. It looks like a fumble. I think Hillcrest. No, let's see. Did they get it? Yes. Not a fumble. They stopped them. So it'll be first and 10 for Hillcrest. First and 10 for Hillcrest inside their own 10-yard line. Ball at about the 5. So Hillcrest are back to the door, but they have the ball, and Isterbo tries to go straight ahead. Doesn't get much, a yard maybe. Isterbo 5'10" at 145 pounds. A senior, not all that big, but has been cracking through there pretty good today. Jerry Martinson, who has the touchdown, is back in. Oh, now he turns around and comes back out again. Isterbo picked up about 2 on that last one. Second down and about 8. Ball at about the 7-yard line. And Isterbo again on the keeper. Gets it out to about the 10. Nine-yard line. He didn't quite make the 10. Like they just barely moved that marker over there. So a big play. Wide to the left side is John Bach, split end. And going to the right side is Istabo. He's been the workhorse this afternoon at quarterback, but Terry got a lot of self, brings up a 4th down as he lost. He's back to the original line of scrimmage, back at about the 5. So the Comets will have to boot it away. We're in the 3rd quarter. It's 6-0 Hillcrest. And a low one from center, and he couldn't get the boot off, but he throws it downfield, and it's caught down there by number 32, Dave Overgaard. Dave Overgaard in there. So a mixed-up play turns out to be a 1st down for Hillcrest. A 4th down play, and the ball was a bad pass from center, rolled along the ground. Istabo had no chance to boot it, and just laid it back. Saw Overgaard open out there, and just laid it out there. He was all alone. He got it. It's 1st and 10 for Hillcrest now. And this time another pass, and it's intercepted. Intercepted by Blair Halverson for Twin Valley at the 30-yard line, 31-yard line. So Twin Valley gets it right back. But they almost had a shot at it there inside the 5-yard line. But now they have it 1st and 10 from about, let's make it the 32-yard line of Hillcrest. Gives the Comets a little more breathing room than they had, but unfortunately they had to give up the ball. And the Fighting Tigers coming back, slipping there just a bit as Brian Natwick gets back up. I don't know if his knee touched the ground back there or not. And one of the Comets is down. One of the Comets is down, and I cannot see around the players to catch a number. On that play, Natwick picked up about very close to 9 yards. But one of the Comets is still lying out there right at the 30-yard line, and very slow to get up. And they're standing around him. We cannot see a number. 6-0. Hillcrest is leading, but Twin Valley has the ball at the 31-yard line. Check that. They started at 31. Ball down is about the 22-yard line. And it is Halverson. Check that. Let's see. Number 33, rather, and that is Jeff Martinson coming over, being helped off, and hopefully that's not serious. He's holding his stomach, maybe just the wind knocked out of him. There is back to play as I think that is Natwick breaking loose there for some, no, check that. 31 is Holem breaking through for the 1st down for Twin Valley. And Twin Valley now on the move. The ball at about the 16-yard line. The Hillcrest 16, so Twin Valley is definitely threatening right now. As we come back to play, a call again goes to Holem, and this time picks up a yard. Before Hillcrest manages to come in and put him away. Picked up a yard, maybe 2. 2nd down and 8. Ball down at the 15-yard line. 2nd and 8 from the 15. Twin Valley. And they hand off that time to Natwick. Natwick picks up very short yardage. An official timeout for an equipment check over there on one of the Comets. Number 44, Chuck Christensen, getting his shoulder shoulder pads or something straightened out there. Now we're ready to go. It is third down and still about 8 yards to go. And back to pass is Hovde. Lays it out there. Almost intercepted. Almost intercepted by Chuck Christensen. But he dropped it. But it brings up that fourth down. Long yardage, but I think they'll go for this one because they are deep in Hillcrest territory at about the 15-yard line. Fourth and about 8 from the 15. Chuck Christensen almost had his hands on it, almost had that interception. Twin Valley, Hovde back to pass, looking for somebody over in the flat. Hits Doug Holm, and Holm is immediately hit by Craig Jernis. 185-pound senior tackle, and Jernis stops the Fighting Tigers. And Hillcrest will take over. Oh, wait a minute, there's a flag down. Flag is down. It is a holding against Twin Valley, declined Hillcrest ball. And we look down here at Jeff Martinson. Doesn't appear to be too seriously, but he's kind of rubbing the knee area, so maybe he got a little twist in the leg there or something. We hope to see him back in the game here before we're through. This time, Hillcrest with it. The handoff goes to Chuck Christensen. And he picks up about 2, maybe 3 yards. Second down along, 7 yards to go. And looked like a mixed-up play back there. They didn't go anyplace. Going no place, Hillcrest. 31, Mike Strand had the ball. Now we have John Bach going back in. Bach will replace Joel Christensen at the split end position. Six nothing, Hillcrest. We're in the third quarter, and we must be getting very close to the end of that. And this time, Nistable puts it up, and it is caught down there. Or did he drop it? Let's see. I believe he dropped it. That was Mark Amberson who had it momentarily. Just by the fingertips, and couldn't hang on to it as he hit the ground and jarred it loose. So it brings up fourth down and about 6 for Hillcrest. Ball at about the 23-yard line. And they will kick it away. Paul Istebal. Really doing everything here. Quarterback carries the ball most of the time, does the punting, and he gets off pretty decent, coming down to 39. Picked up down there, and boy, was he hit. Number 31 coming up to Mike Strand, the first man to hit him. 32 was in on that hit, Dave Overgaard. And that was Steve Hovde who had the ball at about the 29, and he got it back to the 39 Twin Valley, and he got it back to the Hillcrest 39. So about a 2-yard run back, and they're bringing the ball back. I see flags downfield. And it's going to go against Twin Valley, so a break for Hillcrest. A major penalty is going to give Hillcrest a first down. At, well, right the spot where that ball was brought back, to 39. And it is a penalty, personal foul going against Twin Valley. So a big break there for Hillcrest. First and 10 from their own 39-yard line. Back to pass is Istebal. Lays it out there. The number 31, Strand. Strand still on his feet. He's at the 30. He's going to go all the way. He breaks through. And Hillcrest, touchdown. Let's look for flags. There aren't any. Touchdown, Hillcrest. He just found an opening and went barreling through there. Mike Strand, 145-pound sophomore. And the sophomores are scoring here for Hillcrest. Martinson, Jerry got the first one. He's a sophomore. Mike Strand, a sophomore, number 31. Puts it in there here in the third quarter.
The only guy in front of him.
Steve Hovde, the only man in front of him, number 20, and he just kind of waltzed right by him. And there is a pass on the try, but a flag is down. A flag is down as they go for it. It is 12-0, but let's see what that flag is. And where did that play start from? Let's run. The 20. 30. About a 30-yard run there by number 31. So Hillcrest will get another shot at the conversion. And a little pass over center. And let's see. I believe that was 44, Chuck Christensen. They caught that. Yes, Christensen, a 2-point. So 14-0. Hillcrest leads here in the third quarter, and now this word.
Check out the terrific deal on John Deere race-proven snowmobiles at Ebersville Implement, just west of Fergus Falls. No installment payments due till January 1977 and no finance charges until March 1st. See your future home at yesterday's prices. Visit Future Homes of Fergus Falls and see the new 14 wides with a minimum down payment and a monthly payment of only $109 a month. Call 736-3009. New car shopping? Get more for your money at Bob Moore Ford in Fergus Falls, your Ford and Lincoln Mercury dealer. You just can't beat a Bob Moore Ford deal.
Well, Hillcrest has set themselves up in pretty good shape now with a 14-0 lead. It takes 2 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions to catch up. No, I shouldn't say that. It takes 2 one-point conversions to catch up, but 2 two-point conversions to win at this point for Twin Valley. And the way this Hillcrest defense has been playing, that's going to be a tough job, as we are, I would guess, coming very close to the end of the third quarter. Very good run on that one. Number 31, Mike Strand, from about the 30-yard line. As the ball right now on that kickoff was brought out to be 35 of Twin Valley, where they take over now, 1st and 10. Hovde back, and just a little screen pass over there to Brian Natwick, and he is swarmed under. Let's see. Number 32 hit on the hip. Dave Overgaard, one of the first to get in there and crack him, throwing him for a loss by about 3 yards. So 2nd down now and 13. And that last touchdown, I think, put a little spark in the Comets. In motion, Brian Natwick to the left side. Back to pass is Hovde, looking for somebody way downfield. Heaves off a long one down there and in and out of the hands of his intended receiver, Claude Oppegaard. Well thrown ball by Hovde, but Oppegaard couldn't hang on to it. So now it's 3rd and 13. Ball is at the 32-yard line. That's the Twin Valley 32. Again, they put Natwick in motion to the left side. Back to pass is Hovde, and he throws it out down. His intended receiver slipped at the last minute, and that was the man in motion, Hovde. Slipped down, brings up 4th down. 4th and 13. I would guess a punting situation, but hard to tell. Down 14-0. They may start taking some chances here. No, they will punt it. Back in safety position goes Mike Strand. Single safety. And the boot by Stuart Hovde comes down. Strand takes it it and loses it, and let's see, it's taken over. Claude Uppegaard falls on that one. A fumble down there by Strand, and he doesn't like that. It's Twin Valley setting it up inside the 10-yard line. A big break now for the Fighting Tigers. Keep wanting to call them the Fighting Saints. That's hockey. Strand is really disgusted with himself, throws his helmet down and comes over, but he's had himself some pretty good plays today. That'll happen to you once in a while. 1st and 10 inside the 10, and the pitch out goes back to Doug Holam. Holam to the right side, fights his way down to about the 5. It looked like Mark Amberson might have had a shot at him. He missed it. It brings up 2nd down. And Paul Anderson in there on the stop. And that is the end of the 3rd quarter. With Twin Valley threatening, we come to the end of the 3rd quarter, but Hillcrest leading 14-0, and now this word.
You'll find the top names in quality home furnishings for every room in your house at Johnston Furniture of Fergus Falls. You and your family will always look your best after you shop the big fashion selection at Bostwick's in downtown Fergus Falls. Join the CB crowd with a new Midland Citizens Band radio from the large selection at the Radio Shack at the Photo Center in Fergus Falls.
It is 2nd and goal from about the 5 or 6 yard line. Hovde that time is swarmed under. I'll check that. He gave it off to Doug Holam, who was swarmed under for a, well, no gain. Defense has the job cut out again. They saved the touchdown down there on the 1 yard line earlier on an interception. This is 3rd down. Let's see if they can do it again. They go into a split backfield, back to pass. Hovde looking for somebody down in the end zone. No good. Overthrows his man. Brings up 4th down, and the Comets so far are holding here.
Okay, hold
Just a miscue a moment ago by 31 Mike Strand down there. Gave Twin Valley this opportunity, but the Comet defense trying to take it away from them right now. 4th down, and it's timeout by Twin Valley as they want to think this one over. It's a big play for them here. So with timeout, we're in the 4th quarter. Hillcrest leads 14-0, and now this word. Okay, as we come back, it was a pass intended out there for Claude Uppegaard. He caught the ball, but out of bounds, and the defense has held. Hillcrest takes over 1st and 10 for their own 5-yard line. The defense has held. The pass was good. It was completed, I should say. Not good. Uppegaard had a foot out of bounds when he caught it. So, again, we've got to give a tip of the hat to that Hillcrest defense. And this time a pitch out back there goes to Strand as he comes to the right side. Strand picks up a yard, maybe, let's see, about 2 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 8. Strand, of course, maybe trying to make up for that miscue down there that he gave it to Twin Valley a moment ago, but the defense stopped them, and here come the Comets. The handoff this time goes to Chuck Christensen, and he is literally swarmed under with no gain. Oh, no, they're going to give him about a yard. It looked to me like they got him at the line of scrimmage. In fact, they're giving him 2 yards. 3rd down and 6. A little bit tricky looking at this field from an angle as to how much yardage they are actually making there. 3rd and 6 for the Comets. Gets the ball back, looking to pass, but he gets to the left side and just kind of leaps up and over and out of bounds. 81 was the defender in there, Kent Stunis. Bach has come over to the sideline. Means that Christensen should be back in there. Gustavo is back in punt formation. Gets off pretty good kick, and it is fumbled there. Let's see. Swarmed under. Who's got it? There's a scramble for that ball, as I think Twin Valley came up with it. Looks like Natwick fell on it. They did. Twin Valley still in pretty good field position. Inside the 30-yard line. First and 10 for Twin Valley at about the 29. The Hillcrest 29. As Hovde again tries to mount some kind of a drive, he's back to pass. He'll be going to the airways over everybody. It's knocked away down there by a couple of defenders. 80 in on it. Mark Amberson got a hand on it, and looked to be Chuck Christensen. Both of them tipping it away and out of the hands of the intended receiver. So it'll bring up second down and 10 from the 29-yard line. That, of course, stops the clock. And Twin Valley needs the time. We're into the fourth quarter. Hovde back to pass again. Puts up a high one down, and that is incomplete as he tries to hit Oppegard. Bounces off his fingertips. Defender down there, number 28, John Samuelson. Third down and 10, still from the 29-yard line. They send a man wide to the right side. That's Oppegard going downfield. Back to pass. Hovde looking around for somebody, and he's trapped back there. Going for a loss. Way back to the 40 to 39-yard line. Number 55 is Kurt Sandine, the center. 5'11", 180-pound junior. And he came about 8 feet off the ground jumping around on that one. He really threw him for a loss. He's back inside. But the 30 or the 40... No, 40 is midfield. This is 9-man. About the 39-yard line of Twin Valley. So now it's 14, and let's see. I didn't even see the yard marker he's got to get to. He's got to get down inside the 20. And they boot it away. And they're just going to let it roll. Let's see, does it get into the end zone? It does. It'll be a touchback, and they'll bring it out to the 15-yard line. So the Comets, again, have held. And they take over first and 10 from their own 15. And now, I would guess they will try to start working that clock. Try to put together a consistent ground game and keep the clock moving. They have a 14-0 lead, and the way this defense has been playing, that, well, I don't want to jinx anybody, but that should be enough.
Hopefully.
And there's a pass over center, and he hits his mark, Mark Amberson. Didn't mean to play on words like that, but his mark was Mark Amberson. And he picks up about 9 yards on it, second down and 1. Just a quick screen pass right over center. Missed the ball to Amberson. And Jerry Kappas made the stop, the center for Twin Valley. Second down and 1. Picked up about 9, and this time the pitch out goes back to Strand around the left side, and I think he's got himself the first down. He comes to the right side. It is first down as he gets the ball out to about the 27-yard. Let's see. They're moving a yardstick back a little bit. They still call it the 27-yard line. First and 10 from their own 27 for Hillcrest. That is John Bach, goes wide to the left side. It is split end, and he turns and flips it over that way, but his intended receiver couldn't quite reach it. That's Dave Overgaard. As Overgaard has been coming in there at a halfback position late in this game. Second down and 10 for the Comets at about the 27-yard line, their own 27. Okay, they come out of the snap, and that time the Comets are stopped immediately. Number 44, Chuck Christensen. No yardage. Third down and 10. Just haven't been able. Christensen come over as they ripped his jersey off and his shoulder pads out. He's got to come over for a little check on the equipment. And let's see what Hillcrest can do now with a third down. A flip out back there going to number 33, Jeff Martinson. Martinson gets out to the 30. Picks up about 3 yards. All right, it's fourth down now and about 7. Fourth and 7. Hillcrest trying to hang on to an undefeated season here. They're 2-0 against the tough Twin Valley team here this afternoon. And the snap goes to Yistolo, gets off a good kick, comes down and inside the 10, and it's going to roll down, and they stop it down at the 1-yard line. Hillcrest manages to bring it down. That is number 32 getting down there, Dave Overgaard. So they push Twin Valley with their backs to the wall right now. It'll be first and 10 from their own 1-yard line. And that's a long way to go. 79 yards away from pay dirt right now. Okay, it's Twin Valley. Intended receiver from Hovde down there is Oppegard. And he doesn't, it goes over his head. So second down and 10 from the Twin Valley 1. Twin Valley will, I'm sure, be going to the air consistently now in this fourth quarter. They're down 14-0, and of course, even if they miss the pass, it does stop the clock, and they do need as much time as they can put together here. This time it's right up the middle on a handoff. I guess maybe 2 yards, 3 yards. About 3 yards, so second down now. Let's make it 4 yards. Second down and 6. Hovde back to pass from his own goal line. He hits his man. Number 21 or 31, Holm. He is stopped after a pickup of a couple of yards. Well, a lot more than that. Let's see. They're gonna call it a first down. It didn't look like he got that much from this angle, but they say he did. He picked up the first down. Well, wait a minute. Yeah. Okay, now they flip the yard marker over there. First and 10 now for Twin Valley. And right straight up the middle, Leon Anderson. Anderson gets about 3, second down and 7. Twin Valley on the ground. This time they're going to go to the air. Hovde puts it up. This time he hits Oppegard for the first down. He hits him for the first down down at right around the 25, 24-yard line. First and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Twin Valley trying to get something, trying to avoid that goose egg on the scoreboard. We're into the fourth quarter. They're down 14-0. Hovde again back looking for a receiver. Gets one way downfield, and it looks like it may be intercepted. It is. Number 22 picking it off. That's Jerry Martinson. 28, rather. 28. That is John Samuelson. So Hillcrest takes over. And they are at about the 27-yard line. 28-yard line. Their own 28. So the Comets now in pretty good command of this game. Now it's hit the ball to the right side, and let's see who's in there at quarterback. I think it's Overgaard. Let's see. Whoever it is was swarmed under immediately. Dave Overgaard in at quarterback. As right now the Comets are doing some platooning, shifting them all around. So we'll try to keep up with them, and ball has gone over to Twin Valley. Brian Natwick, and I guess I did not see that call. Looking for the right quarterback. Apparently a fumble in there. But Natwick kind of throwing a collar protector out. The ball is now down at about the 15, and it is Twin Valley's ball. Hovde still has been going to quarterback all the way for Twin Valley. He's back to pass. Lays it down there. Incomplete. And we get a warning now. We're down to 4 minutes. 4 minutes left in this ball game. With Hillcrest holding a 14-0 lead. But threatening right now are the Twin Valley Fighting Tigers, and there's a pass over into the flat that is complete down around the 10-yard line. And that is number 31, Doug Holm, who got it down there at about the 10. So first and goal to go from the 10. In fact, just inside the 10-yard line. Twin Valley threatening again. And it is Hovde back to pass. And this time he keeps it himself. Has run out of bounds down around the 5. So second down. And goal to go. Ball inside the 5. Looks to be closer to about the 3-yard line down there. So late in the fourth quarter with less than 4 minutes to go, Twin Valley may get on that scoreboard. Natwick to the right side in motion. It's Hovde going to keep it. He's brought down. And a flag is down, and that apparently, from the reaction here, is going against Twin Valley. 3 flags are down. We're waiting for a signal from the referee. They talk it over down there. All 3 of them threw the flags. Ball is down around the 3-yard line.